Q&A. So let me grab my questions. Boop. There you go. Ask your questions. So Q&A today. This basically means ask me anything. I'm a totally open book. If you've followed me longer than 2 minutes, you understand. I'll answer anything. Whatever you want to ask me, I'm going to answer it. So I hold nothing close to my chest that I cannot talk about, right? Everything is an open book. So you can ask me about business. You can ask me about work-life balance. You can ask me about income streams. You can ask me about how I eat. You can ask me about travel time. You can ask me about parenting. You can ask me about whatever you want to ask me about. Marriage, right? Relationships, holding steady to relationships whenever your business takes off. Like there's things that, I mean, just ask me. Ask me whatever you want to ask me. What are those burning questions? Today is the day for that. And it's every Thursday, just so you guys know. If you're watching this on YouTube, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. If you are not watching this on YouTube, what you are going to want to do is, after this video, you're going to go search on YouTube my first and last name. You're going to click on the subscribe button for my channel and then also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. It's at least 10 a week. So a lot of you don't even know what's going on that channel right now, is what I'm trying to say to you. Okay, so, and also it's really organized in a great way on the channel, like home-based revolution or making money from home or how to make money on Facebook and all of that stuff. Like it's really organized in an awesome way there. So thank you, kudos to my team for getting me looking organized. Let me go ahead and get that. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Okay. Cool. Now go ahead and ask your questions, you guys. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Carrie. Martina, good morning to you. Tamra, good morning. Rachel, good morning. Missed you live the last 2 days. Oh, my days felt incomplete. Oh, sorry about that. Good morning from Central Minnesota. Boom. Keisha, good morning. Angela, do you think writing multiple books is a good income stream? I enjoy it and want to write more. Love that. Yes. Books are actually extremely viable. Oh, Herman, you got a hairball, buddy? You okay? You okay, buddy? Oh, he's got a hairball. You okay, mister? It's okay? You said okay? You want to come up? All right, here we go, buddy. He's good. Everybody, you want to tell everybody you're fine? Say, hey, I'm fine, everybody. Do you know where everybody is? Can you look at him? Oh, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna put you back down. That's Herman. All right. Books are an extremely viable income stream. Books are fantastic on their own, and then also, if you actually intentionally use them to be able to direct people to other ways of learning as well, or other things that you have as well, right? So sometimes people don't, just teach in books, but they're, maybe they're fiction books and stuff like that. Well, to what the other things that you have. So maybe if you're writing a fiction book, then, Christiana, I'm looking at you. If you're writing a fiction book, then maybe you also have like a Patreon or something like that, where you talk maybe to other authors, or you talk about the stories as you're developing them. So maybe people can kind of understand either the backstory of the characters from before, or they'd be able to get excited about the next stories that are coming. There are ways to be able to continue that momentum in sort of like the HBR strategy, right? Yeah, books are fantastic. Books are even better whenever you leverage them to be able to build on everything else, thus the HBR strategy, right? So yes, yeah, keep writing books, man. Keep writing books. Lorna, good morning. Patty, good morning. Thank you for the encouraging text today. Oh gosh, you got it. You got it. We got to enjoy our journey. Things are getting exciting here. Christiana, how do you collaborate well with other people? That's a really good question. first of all, you do your homework. You know what I'm saying? You do your homework whenever you collaborate with people. So what I mean by doing your homework is not just what they say that they are, but you really have conversations with them and feel them out and make sure that they are who they say that they are. Because I will not collaborate with people that end up being like misleading or whatever. Like if they end up being sort of like a wolf in sheep's clothing, I won't end up collaborating with folks like that. Because my people matter too much to me, and I'm not going to bring in a wolf in sheep's clothing to my people. And all of us should feel that way about our people. We probably do. I can't imagine there's a person watching right now that's like, nope, I would like to throw them to the wolves. No. So we care about our people. And so to make a good collaboration, it's going to be somebody that has your same audience, but they service that audience in a different way than you do. That makes sense? So it's like a sidestep to what you do. And so then you're able to help them be better, help your audience be better by introducing a collaboration with these people. Okay, so that's where it really comes into play. But to make a good collaboration, you do your homework on the people and make sure that who you're bringing in is good. And the moment, if you even did your homework, but then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, this is going sideways, this is not good. The moment you feel that, you need to... And you don't even need to say anything about it. You don't even need to say like, oh no, this is a terrible part. You don't have to say anything about it. Just, okay. And then just cut it off. And it is what it is. And then find somebody else to fill that hole if you want to. If not, then keep moving with another collaboration with another hole, if that makes sense. So that's my suggestion. Graham, good morning, Martha. Good morning to you, sir. Delshai, good morning. Emily, good morning, my friend. Hello, Emily. Can't wait to chat in Diamond Lane. Oh, yeah, we got Diamond Lane tonight, y'all. Megan, good morning. Tanya, I was blessed with Go for Gold. Do you recommend doing Go for Gold and your side gig to main gig at the same time? Go for Gold and side gig to main gig at the same time. I suggest... If you're starting with Go for Gold, I would do Go for Gold first, get it set up, and then start side gig to main gig. That's what I would suggest. Angela, question. Do you think writing multiple books is a good... Oh, we already talked about that. Amy, good morning, Martha. Working on my hubby to sign up for HBR. Boom. Well, yeah. Invite your hubby into the Heart-Centered Moms group. If he's on Facebook and does that sort of thing at all, so he can see what I'm about. Sometimes, most of the time what happens is wives will sign up for my stuff because I speak to moms and I speak to women because I am a woman. Right? Newsflash. Because we speak the same language. We're the same, right? And then whenever hubbies hear me talking, like on videos and stuff like that, they're kind of like, oh, wait, who's that? What's going on over there, right? Like she's speaking in a way that I can understand. Because there's a lot of people out there that are just so stinking fluffy and ambiguous and cloudy that you don't really understand what to even do with what they're telling you, right? Like I don't even know that they know what to do. God bless them. I don't even know that they know what to do, right? Which is why they say it in such ambiguous, weird ways. Because they're like, I don't know how to say this, I don't know how to regurgitate this thing I learned that I didn't really learn. So anyway, aside from that, getting saucy on a Thursday apparently, but aside from that, typically men will hear me talking and will be like, oh, because I'm so direct. And I'm so like, here's why you're doing this thing. And I'm so clear. And I'm so like, it's easy to understand me. So husbands are usually like, oh my gosh, I think I can learn from her, right? So my suggestion would be to like show him some YouTube videos of me maybe or something like that where he can understand that I'm not like everybody else. It's the best way. The best way is just to simply get me in front of people and then they'll be like, oh, I get it, right? Like I just talked to a Hollywood producer the other day And he's like, I need to know. He called me and he's like, all of my executive producers are like, Martha Krejci, like on the Martha bandwagon. And he's like, I need to know who you are and what you stand for and why everybody is on your bandwagon right now. And we just had a conversation about who I am and what I stand for. And he's like, at the end of the call, he's like, I get it. Send me the t-shirt. I'm going to Instagram it, all of the things, right? He's like, I'm on Team Martha too now, right? You just have to get me in front of people and then they'll understand. Like, oh, yep, she's got it. She knows. Let's see. Melody, good morning. Margaret, good morning to you. Carolyn, what do you focus on when feeling overwhelmed? Well, I don't focus on the overwhelm. What I focus on when I feel overwhelmed is I focus on breaking down the big task that I'm being overwhelmed with, because overwhelm naturally, like by definition, comes from having too many things you're trying to process at once. Okay? So you've got too much stuff and you're trying to make sense of it, but it's too much. So it's silly to even make yourself do that. Okay? So what I would do is I would break down this too much stuff, break it down into smaller pieces. Okay? And what that means is steps. Okay? So first I need to focus on this, then I need to focus on this, then this, then this. And then you focus on that one thing first. And then you start moving. Overwhelm comes from trying to do too much at once. So if you're in HBR, I've already broken down, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, so you don't have to worry about that. So if you haven't seen that, check the last module. That's where you have a visual representation of do this, do this, do this, do this. Okay? If not, then just break down whatever activity you're trying to work on into bite-sized pieces. Work on one piece at a time. And you have to diligently make sure that you stay focused on that one piece. And that's where time blocking really comes into play. Angela, poor Herman. Oh, yeah. He's okay. He just gets those hairballs. It's okay. He's like, you said my name? You say Herman? Yes, buddy, I see you. Devery, good morning. Staying in today, writing and rocking it. There you go. Danielle, I've set my date to have my course done. Prayers for success, please. Heck yes. Everybody watching this. Prayers for success for Danielle. Aw, people are saying hello, Herman, from when I picked you up, bud. Let's see here. Danielle was just talking about books with her coworkers. Christiana, I'm seen. Vicky, not good at writing at all, but would be cool. So I am not good at writing either. Here's a fun fact. My friend Brett that I introduced you to in HBR, and you guys get to work with him and everything, he basically asked me questions, pulled the book out of me, okay? So it's all in my words. They're all my stories. It's all my stuff, but I didn't have to write it. So he did that. He took the audio and he ended up using my words and creating the book. And that's not ghostwriting. Ghostwriting is actually somebody interviewing you and writing their version of your events, kind of. This is you writing the book with your words rather than typing it out. That makes sense. Speaking it rather than typing it out. Morning, Martha. Your text to us this AM was perfectly timed for me. So helpful. Thank you for always encouraging. Aw, I love you guys. I love you guys. If you're not on my text thing, where is that? If you're not on my text thing, I text you guys occasionally to encourage you, occasionally to give you little trainings that I've just done. I let you know any sort of promos that are going on, and as soon as I start doing book tour, then you're going to know when I'm in the area, if I'm in your area too. But that's how you get on my text, right there. All you do is text me here. So you text me at the phone number 407-449-7285. Again, it's 407-449-7285. And you can text me whatever. You can text me rainbows and unicorns. Do you want up here? This little guy is barking. But yeah, that's what you do. And then that I save you in my phone, and then I send you text later too. So let me get that off of here. Toby, good morning. Rhonda, yeah, I have a snow day and I'm catching this live. Yeah. L, that was supposed to say thank you. Oh, I know that. Everybody loved that text. It was good text. Oh, let me see. Sonia, to really push the needle to making extra money while full-time corporate job is stay on the track with 90-day run and HBR, right? Just stay focused and time blocking. Yes, absolutely. You've got it. 90-day run and HBR are it. Those are the thing. Okay, that's it. That's the core of everything. Whenever I created HBR, it was like birthing. I don't have a better way to say it. It was like birthing my my own past and what I've learned and all of the good that came from it into the world. Okay? Anything that I did wrong or whatever along the way, I don't teach you the stuff that doesn't work. In HBR, I only teach you what did work, and it obviously works very, very well and leaves you in a place of being able to make income without ever selling and feeling like weird used car sales guy, right? So that's HBR is phenomenal. But that alongside the 90-day run in Heart-Centered Mom. If you're not in there, the link is in the description of this video. Check that out. Go to Unit or Guide to. Facebook is so weird. They changed the name of units to guides. And I don't even understand why that happened or why it needed to happen. I mean, don't we have bigger fish to fry than changing the word of units to guides? But whatever. Whatever, right? Anywho. So go to Guide 2. Sounds weird, but that's where the 90-day side gig to main gig run is. Also, if you guys are not in HBR, my suggestion to you is to do that. Here's why. It changes your whole life. It changes from you not being able to create income from home to being able to do that, which then allows you to quit your job if you want to quit your job, which then allows you to bring your husband home from work if that's what you wish to do, which then allows you to be able to go on vacations. All of this is in service to your community, so it always feels good. It's being fed on a soul level, always. Always. So there's that. But then also, I've got something coming up, and I haven't told anyone about it outside of my own team. And it's insanity. Here's the deal though. You need to already be in HBR and start building this stuff. If you want to be doing what is going to be coming up here in the next couple of months, you need to be in HBR already starting to build this stuff, because you don't join HBR and then everything's built. You have to build it, right? Like I teach you to build it and then you do it. It's like I tell you what to do and then you do it, okay? Now that's going to take a little bit of time, so you need to make sure that you get in now to be able to start building that stuff, so whenever I drop what I'm going to drop in a couple of months, you're going to be like, I'm ready, let's go, right? Because it's about to go even more than it already has. So there's that. Anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to message my Facebook business page, Livin the Dream with Martha, the words case study. We'll have a short chat. I'll give you the details of the program. You'll say whether you're in or out. Either way is totally fine. Just know that if you're in, your entire life changes, period. And you can ask anybody. You can ask anybody in the program. That's what happens. Let me get that off of there. 1904. Oh, man, I got to get out of here. Lorna. Martha, can I message you my number? I'm unable to add you to my phone. You just message me on that phone number and I'll save you to my phone. That's all you have to do. Yes, Michelle, you can feel the wolf. Trust your instinct or spirit. There it is. There it is. I'm going to pop out of here, you guys. I have an early workout, so he's going to be here in a minute. I love you guys. I will see you later.